Now, come on, you silly thing. There we go. All right. There we go. Alright, first things first, we shall open the toolbox. And here she is, the beautiful Power Mac G5 that was once the property of, I believe, a local newspaper. Yes, Tacoma News Tribune. No hard drive, so no cool old unpublished news stories to look at. LOL. As far as the system itself goes, it is a typical G5. In other words, it's gorgeous on the inside, although it is missing one component. There's an air screen that helps direct the flow of air across the processors there. It's missing in this unit, although it does have the windshield, which is a little more important. It should still, in theory, operate the way it's supposed to without the windscreen, but it won't be as efficient in cooling. So we'll see how that goes. If it ends up being too bad, then I'll get some duct tape and stick it in there. No biggie. Got a 9600 ATI Radeon 9600 video card in there. I do believe this thing is loaded out with 8 gigs of RAM, but it could be 4 gigs of RAM because it could be, well, you know, 512 meg sticks, and they look kind of mixed up. Hold on, let me go ahead and, ouch, get here and log into my little webcam thing and turn on the flashlight. There we go. Isn't that cool? So yeah, it's fully populated with RAM, but I have no clue what that RAM is. It's actually fairly clean inside. Needs a little TLC, but yeah, look at that. Good old PCI slots. AGP with really? What the? Okay, this is new. I think this is actually a top of the line first gen. So look at that, ADC. It's got a frickin' ADC connector on it. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Bobby, you can't have this one. Shit. I've never seen one with an ADC connector before. Alright, well, I'll set it up with this one, and I'll bring my other G5 in on Monday, and we'll just swap the hard drive. They'll be similarly spec'd. Damn it. This is why I should inspect shit. Oh well. Sorry for the shaky cam. I'm trying to get my jacket off. It's usually a few degrees warmer in here than it is anywhere else, and well, look at the amount of heat that we're producing. Yes, that is a frickin' Mac Mini, and yes, it is a server. Look at this. A Pentium dual core. It actually works. 64-bit capable, although there's no virtualization, which could potentially be a problem. So, hard drive. Here we are. Is this already set for I don't know, this one may work out of the box. Let's see. The mounting rails for these were not actually rails, they were literally just screws. I have a couple of them in my workshop that I'll bring with me. Ooh, that's a busted connector. Well, it seems to still work. I'm going to go ahead and connect this one up with the top ones. This is incredibly difficult one-handed. Okay, there we go. Now the only issue I'm going to run into is, what am I going to use to power this thing? I already know I'm going to steal the keyboard, mouse, and everything off of the streaming computer and the monitor, but I need a power cord. I'm not sure I have one. I'm thinking about it. I guess we dig through the piles of garbage here. Excuse the mess, I haven't completely finished migrating everything from the old data center, so everything just kind of got thrown in piles and boxes and stuff. Which ends up being a bit of a problem when you're trying to find a specific thing that's not actually a home for it anymore. There was one plugged into there at one point, but I probably already stole it. In there. Ooh. Seriously? Oh. That's cool. I wonder if this thing still works. Have to give it a shot. Oh, my energy drink. I've been looking for this all day. I've still got some in there. Oh, I feel much better now. I need a power, but I have no power. Shoot. I swore I had one more power cord. I don't know. No, that's the power cord for this. Pick up another bundle of power cords. How did I go through 50 power cords already? That's what I want to know. And where are they? I've only got like 10 systems hooked up. I am really confused now. No, it's not wrong that you want to see something explode. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have the power cord I need, and it's really annoying me. Check over here and see what we can see. Frick. That's all stored stuff. I'll kick you because I'm going to kick you. Where are all my power cords? There's got to be one more frickin' power cord in here. In my secret stash of power cords. There's no power cords in my secret stash. Who's been in my secret stash? Seriously, what's with all these parallel and SCSI cables, but no power cords? Okay then, I'm gonna have to pause the stream for a moment. I've got one other place to look, but it's a place the camera can't go with me. So I will hopefully be back momentarily with another frickin' power cord. Really, I didn't know that the G5s had ADC connectors, so, you know, Bobby may have been right. This may have been a top-of-the-line first gen. I could probably find that out, actually. Because these ones have a side panel. Let's see. Yep. 512 megabyte to begin with. 160 gigabyte hard drive. 9600 Pro. PCI X. Yeah, I think this might be the high-end first gen, because none of my other G5s have that ADC power connector there. Man, if this wasn't a 2.0, I would totally steal it for myself. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I have a massive Apple Cinema Studio display that I would, no, Cinema display, sorry. An absolutely massive cinema display that I would love to be able to plug into something other than my G4, and that is an You know what? I can put that in my G4. Oh, that's what I'll do. Don't worry, Bobby. I've got you still get this one. I figured it out. I figured out what to do. So I'm going to steal the video card out of this, because I've got a 9600 that was going to go in my G4 that I decided not to put in my G4 because it doesn't have an ADC connector. But that one clearly does. So I'll go ahead and take this one out of here and pop the other 9600 Pro, same freaking card, in here without the ADC connector. Because it don't need one in this, it's going to be a server. In fact, the ADC connector might actually interfere with Linux, now I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Do you really want me to shout that? I don't know if it'd be wise. Tell you what, when I find the well, I'm gonna lean this up on something. You can stare at a blank wall for 5 minutes while I go search for a power cord. By the power of Grayskull, I am Captain Marble. Happy? Alrighty. Walls are indeed epic to look at. So we now have a power cord. So, yeah, don't mock me for my low-tech splitter here. It works. Alrighty. So now, I'm no longer going to be able to communicate with you for a while. I only have the one control interface. So we'll go ahead and... There we go. It's not proper computer work unless you have sound effects. I do dislike that the dual link DVI is probably the other one. That is a DVI-I, right? Yeah, it's got the spots. So why is this not going in? It no won't fit. Oh. Because somehow this got crunched. What the? How? I just used it 5 minutes ago. I broke my frickin' adapter in the last 2 minutes. How do I do this shit? Alrighty. Oop. Sorry, I had you upside down. There we go. I know how to do it. Yay! I left the install CD upstairs. For frick's sakes. Anyways, give it some juice. I heard a click. That's a good sign. So this is untested. It is entirely possible that it will catch fire. So those of you watching, hoping for some kind of catastrophic well, no red light in the front, so it looks like the sensor for that wind tunnel is already disabled. That's good. Up, up, up. It's got a light, but no screen. Oh. Sad face. No, I didn't damage that putting it back in. There's just no picture. It did bong, right? I swear I heard a bong. Like how this thing says, won't burn. It's in my possession, we'll see. Okay, do we get that little ping on the screen again, but nothing? Oh, I'd be really, really, really sad if this video card is dead. Maybe just my luck. Okay. It could also potentially be the hard drive that's in it. It's trying to boot off of it. So, prepare to stare at another blank wall while I go grab the install CD. Same blank wall, because this is a really good wall. Alrighty, back. Let's see if we can get this thing to eject with the old Apple eject trick. Hold down the mouse button. Come on. That's not good. Let's see. I might have to run upstairs again because now I need my opener tool. Unless I'm fortunate enough to actually have one down here. Come on. Why does everything have to be such a big pain in the ass? Be right back again. I'm getting frustrated. Ha! I coaxed someone into throwing it down from upstairs. Save some time. Ha-ha! Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Stupid Mac. Alt. God, I really hope this video card isn't dead. Up! It was trying to boot off of the internal hard drive. Wow, this is a first gen. It's got the old school EFI. Look at that. You know, I bet you I could hack this sucker to boot OS 9 in kind of a craptastic fashion. It's got the right bootloader in it. Let's see if it'll read the CD. It should. It's a installer for PowerPC Mac specifically. But oh no, it's just locked up. But it's still trying to read. Let's see. Shit, I'm running out of time. There's always got to be some stupid issue that comes up. I was supposed to start doing this like 4 hours ago. But there was a router that crapped out, and then I had to set up a frickin' website, and I had to buy this shit, and I had to do that, and this, and the other thing, and now here we are, and this stupid thing's locked up. Come on, you shit stain. I don't have time for this. It is definitely trying to read. Won't. Fuck! Bad drive. I guarantee you, bad drive. But one person's bad drive is another person's, it just needs to be fucking cleaned. So let's try that first. That was a lot of dust. Starting to overheat. Listen to that. This thing is not a happy camper. That's why it was only $10. Go again. Let's see if we can actually read it this time. Hold on. I have water dripping on my glasses. I cannot see. Water? Where's the water coming from? I'm sweating like a stuck pig because it's about 99 degrees in here. This thing's putting out an awful lot of heat. I'm wondering if one of the CPUs is dead. This isn't looking good, boyos. Alright, compromise for Tempter of Fate here. I'm going to take this back home with me, and I'm going to go ahead and live stream my attempts to repair it. So there will be a live stream tomorrow, and probably another one on, well, won't be one on Saturday, I got my nephew's birthday, but another live stream Sunday if I can't get this fixed on Friday. And in the meantime, so that Tempter of Fate can play and everybody can get their hands on the Redstone server, because that's what this is going to be, I will go ahead and hook it up to the data center through my VPN connection, so it'll be in the data center even though it's physically located at my house. I've done that a few times in the past in emergency situations when I needed to get something up and running and I didn't have access to the backups here, but I did have access to the backups at home. So I think that's what's going to happen this time. That'll also give me the opportunity to snag this ADC capable video card out of this thing and swap it with the non-ADC capable video card. But yeah, I need to look up the EMC model number on this thing, see if I can figure out which specific Mac Pro it is, or Mac Pro G5 it is, because I'm almost 100% sure that this sucker is the first gen top of the line model, which would make it a really cool candidate for a frickin' server, right? And if all else fails, I'll say screw it, and I'll just bring in my Xserve, which, you know, that would make sense anyways, but it's got fiddly issues with RAM. It's really, 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 really picky. It's got 8 gigs of RAM in it, but it only sees 3 to 6, depending on the day. You guys in your comments are great. Okay, so actually I think this is probably the most successful live stream I've ever had. What do you guys think? That was a good one, wasn't it? Thanks for stopping in, everybody. There'll be another live stream tomorrow, probably around noon, as I make a second attempt to bring this piece of shit to life. We'll see if it works. Oh, that would be good. Remix dubstep with that line. Alrighty. God, this the lag from what I'm using to do this is really bad. It's like almost 30 seconds between when... Oh, wow, it's actually almost up to 2 minutes lag right now. That's funny. But it works. I just got to remember not to